working on this 2020 Chevy Trax that was sideswiped. The repair will be a bit different than most of my videos in that everything will be removed and replaced. This takes a whole different set of skills like adjustment of panels, mechanical skills, and patience. To begin, we'll make a quick pull just to make things a bit easier to remove. And now we'll use a hook like this to grab in here behind the door, just to make that a bit easier to take apart. After disconnecting the electrical connector and unhooking the guy that keeps the door from opening too far, we can undo the bolts and remove the door. After removing all the clips and screws around the perimeter of the bumper cover, we can remove that. We do have a few pulls to make. We're just going to pull this out a bit. We made a plate. We're just going to bolt that up to that. And this is where the fender bolts, so we want to make sure we have this right. And this is a pulling clamp. I'm just going to put that guy right there. Tighten that up just a tad. Now, the wrinkle is up under here. So while I pull on that, I'll be able to tap that wrinkle flat. And that should be good for that pull. Now we're going to come down here and hook in here, pull that out a bit. And now using a little hook like this, go up in there and just get that last little bit. And that should do it. Any panels that you get that are a different color, you'll have to paint the inside, like on this door jamb. This is supposed to be black, so we're going to scuff that door jamb with a red scuff pad like this and mask it off. You can take the panel off if you want, but this sort of saves any damage to the clips. We'll be spraying at just under 20 psi at the gun, just to keep the overspray to a minimum. This will be the second coat, and something that might help is adjusting the fluid knob so that less paint comes out. you're finished cutting in or changing the colors on all of your replacement panels, you can then install them. A good starting point when aligning your new panels is to bolt them up to where they used to be, and in this situation you can see there's no paint, and so we're just going to line that guy up right there. And on the bottom, we're going to do the same. We're just going to line it up where it used to be. To adjust the gaps on the doors, you do have some play or adjustment in these hinges. So if the gap between the doors is tight up top, you would loosen these two bolts, leave these ones tight, loosen these two, and slide that hinge forward just a bit. Tighten them back up and check your gap. If it's tight at the bottom, you would reverse that process. The used fender was cut in, and any damaged paint or chipped paint on the fender apron was repaired. Now we can replace the fender. The used hood was bolted pretty much in the same position as the old hood. Just had to move the hood back just a little bit, as you can see by that gap between the washer and the hinge. After replacing the headlight and bumper cover, the major bodywork is complete, and we can now prepare for paint by repairing any small dings, dents, or imperfections. I hope you enjoyed this video on fixing a side swipe vehicle, and if you did, and you'd like to get my latest videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.